stuff of Batman's history is going to be maybe a vision or something, because
Like a flashback.
we don't need another introduction for him really. So it's got to either be he's thinking back a little bit and it's not a major thing, or someone mentioned maybe Wonder Woman having, because she can have visions and stuff, so maybe it's something from that she's seeing.
I like the first bit where we got Ben Affleck running towards his Wayne Enterprise building being destroyed by
Ben
Zod.
Affleck.
He's the ultimate Batman. He looks like Wayne. Bruce Wayne.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's much better
completely
than
gormless.
It's all about
Ben
looking
Affleck.
like a billionaire, right? And you know, Ben Affleck's got that look. It's not a case of
Looking
looking
like a
Batman,
knobhead with no emotion. He's good at it.
for screaming and shouting as his building falls down.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to trash talk Ben Affleck. He's pretty cool in a lot of ways. I think it's just the way they get him to act. The way they get a lot of action people to act is just to not show any emotion, and it just looks naff.
Well, he's had a tough childhood, innit? Take away the billions of dollars and stuff. He's seen his parents gunned down in front of him by the Kingpin, or whoever kind of did it at that point. So yeah, you know, he's been through a little bit, not a lot, but you know, he's got the billions of dollars to show for it. So good on him.
Nothing, man. Yeah, I've been through worse than that.
And obviously, I do like the look of the new Batcave, and we see Robin's outfit for the first time, and the Joker mocking Batman as always, which is really nice. And he's got the 2 bullet wounds on his chest as well, which is quite cool. So I think Batman's done something by accident, killed the wrong person maybe, or harmed the wrong person, because he doesn't kill anyone. And then the Joker just kind of mocking him as he does, which is always awesome.
I think we saw the people with the Superman emblems, the people in the military, being shot at by the Batmobile. So maybe that's getting them into trouble and setting them against each other. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like there's Superman seems to have some followers now. Something's happened, and people are either with him or against him, half and half. And you see the S on their arms, don't you, when the guards are fighting against Batman? And Batman actually seeming like he's taking them out and enjoying himself for a change. So yeah, that'd be quite cool to see. There's that bit where Wayne Tower, little newspaper article with the Joker again, kind of just tormenting Batman, or saying you let your family die, which is quite a cool little thing. Quite a cool little Easter egg again.
Someone's messing with it, aren't they?
Yeah, and then you see some Batman training, pulling a tire towards himself, trying to get back into shape.
You mentioned Aquaman. We didn't actually see him in the trailer, did we?
No, he's still not in. He's still not in there. There is a bit where there's that little child who scuba dives. I'm guessing that's Wayne again, because obviously they're billionaire. They can go wherever they want, Great Barrier Reef, whatever. And he may have met Aquaman as a child. So maybe that's kind of like the. But yeah, nothing in the trailer yet.
So, do you think this is going to follow the comic quite accurately?
Well, I read somewhere that it's supposed to be like the Dark Knight, so it's the bit that where Batman meets Joker in Batman vs Superman, the cameo, is supposed to be when Joker's killed Robin and he's standing above, and then Batman takes him to Arkham Asylum, obviously.
We've barely seen Robin and he's dead already.
The way he should be. we haven't even seen the cameo of the Joker yet, but on the Suicide Squad trailer there is the Batman cameo in there, so it's kind of be interesting to see where Joker fits into all this, and the rest of the Justice League as well. We haven't seen any of them other than Wonder Woman, and there is supposed to be 7 in total.
Exactly. This is the idea of there being possibly Aquaman as well. It's given me a feeling like another Avengers Assemble, where it's sort of going to set up all the characters, and then maybe they're going to it's going to open them up to do loads of other movies.
Well, yeah, because this is called Dawn of Justice. So it's the dawn of the
Yeah,
Justice
dawn.
League.
So it's obviously like 3.
So obviously Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice will be the beginning of the Justice League, if all goes well.
I see,
Similar
yeah.
to, on the other side, you've got Suicide Squad coming out months later, which will be the start of the Suicide Squads. And then who knows, we'll get
Right.
single movies from all of that. Because Will Smith has Deadshot, he looks good. And obviously the new Joker looks amazing as well.
Yeah. Because I ask you about that because I don't know so much about the sort of the origins of these things. I've mostly just seen the films.
It's quite good when Diane Lane's talking to Superman and she's trying to say to him that, you know, this isn't your fight, it's up to you if you want to be involved or not. So just saying that
Yeah.
there's so much going on, people are, you know, either thinking of him as a hero or the absolute villain. Well, he did destroy most of Metropolis with his best friend Zod, so I think people will be a bit ticked. And poor Wayne, the billionaire, lost another building, so you know.
Oh no.
I know.
That pisses me off.
Let's just hope he's covered by insurance. And I'm sure LexCorp lost a lot as well, so Lex is obviously annoyed. I do like the last bit where LexCorp said the red coats are coming, so plural, as to assume that there is something else in there that's going to happen. That's not just Superman himself. It seems like Lex is kind of aggravating more than one or multiple people.
Yeah. It definitely seemed like he's trying to set them up and to be the bad guys. Everyone's going to think, you know, oh, the red cloaks. So maybe he's someone else, I don't know, yeah.
And where he bows down to Lex Luthor as well, Superman, that's obviously, seems like Lex has got some sort of power or hold over him already. But you don't see Kryptonite yet.
I thought you did see some Kryptonite. So
right at the end, yeah, where he stood outside that glass, yeah, but at that point you didn't see it. So interesting to see what controls Lex has over Superman.
So that could be it. Yeah.
And you see Zod's dead body again, being zipped up, the man who destroyed Wayne Enterprise. And you get a good shot of Wonder Woman as well in there. Too much?
Oh, yeah, Wonder Woman's cool.
She was in Fast and Furious.
You're saying about it being a possibly 4-hour epic. I'm wondering if they're going to be trying to do too much in this film.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough time. You got to put a little backstory for Batman in there. You got to explain what happened. You got to put the Justice League in there. There is in the advert there's a glimpse of Bruce Wayne's parents dying again, which was his fault because he wanted to leave the opera. So you know, Joker was right in tormenting him. But as a little child, of course, you got feel for him. But he should never have left the opera. They should just stay there till the end. And his parents would never have died. It's that simple. He'd never be Batman.
It would make the world a whole better place. Wait a minute. Clearly I'm on the Superman camp here of Batman v Superman.
Oh, same here. Superman is... there's no contest really between the two, even if he's made of kryptonite. Just throw a rock at him from miles away. Then
again, the modern Superman where they're rebooting him is a bit shit. So I don't know. I don't know what side to go on really. They kind of messed with my original Superman. My Superman is still Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeve, yes, the legend.
Yeah.
There is a nice line that Jeremy Irons says in the thing. I think he's saying something like, he's not the enemy, and then we see a clip of Superman. So we're guessing that Alfred, obviously, is going to be the voice of reason as always, because Bruce Wayne just doesn't get it. And this poor
Bruce
butler.
Wayne is still that 5-year-old kid or however old he was. Just doesn't think any further beyond that. Just to get his butler to tell him what to do.
Poor boy, and has to rely on his butler. There is that amazing scene right at the very end where he just tears open the Batmobile, and Batman sat inside. I think he's papping himself because Superman just ripped the top off.
Kill him!
We need to see Lex bold next. I think that's the next big thing, and more of the Justice League at some point. I guess Justice League might not actually come into it till the very last 5 minutes or something, where they just kind of pave the way for the rest of them. So it's going to be a bit rushed at the end. They try and put everything together. What we want to see is a main villain someone that the two of them could fight against, because fighting each
Yeah,
other
you're right.
is not a battle.
Probably going to focus on the Superman v Batman, isn't it? Considering that's the title.
That's a,
Yeah. And then Wonder Woman turns up at some point. A hot outfit. Like,
expect nothing less from Zack Snyder.
yeah.
He did make one good film, so you could let him off forever. At some point, he runs out of credit.
Falcone always repays a favor. It's got nothing.
And all these films start to look the same after a while. 300 looks like Watchmen, looks like Sucker Punch, which looks like Man of Steel. And the only film
Yeah.
that's different is Dawn of the Dead. The remake was great.
Dawn of the Dead, yeah. Even that got messed up.
Running Zombies was awesome. And then the rest of his films are all like slow motion action replays. Just watching this film, they fight so slowly. He's got a style which he just Michael Bay's it
You're not gonna get to this.
in every film.
Yeah, he's not the only person to make the same film over and over
And
with different stuff.
with different actors, but with Warner Brothers as well. And they let
For
him.
instance, yeah. What's his name? Peter Jackson, the one. Every film the same.
Every film
He made 6 of them. 3 Lord of the Rings, 3 Hobbits, and they're all the same. Quick,
are.
stick a chase in there, so that they're always being chased by someone. That
Yeah,
way,
because-
that'll deal with the pace of the film.
He did make the Lovely Bones as well, Peter Jackson. He has had something else. He's made
yeah.
Frighteners as well. And King
Chase
Kong,
scene.
which obviously stars
You
the
can
same
bet
cast.
you can bet there's chase going on at some point.
There was in King Kong. And in Frighteners, maybe there was, because that Michael J. Fox film, We Can See the Dead, so that's quite cool. Well, we're excited to see the film. I am, anyway. I can't
You
wait.
are, yeah.
I am,
I
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. It's just expecting the right thing. You know,
It's
I don't wanna
having
get
low
too high
expectations. Yeah, that's it. As soon as you get excited about a film, it turns out to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And it's rubbish.
Like Dark Knight Rises.
That was awful,
That's
yeah.
disappointing.
But at least he died at the end, so we're happy.
Quick, get
Yeah.
to the leg.
We can't complain.
Because the thing about the Dark Knight Rises is that it tried to fit in too much as well.
Yeah.
I think.
Put
From-
Batman, put Robin in there, put Catwoman in there, and then put
Yeah.
Bane in there, and then try and put the origin story back in there by saying it's Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Complete mess.
Stuff's worth more than you.
And then at the end of the film, or the end of the day, the fact that it's called The Dark Knight Rises comes down to a guy that breaks his back and my back's okay. It's fine.
You come back to
I
life.
can rise now. 5 minutes later. Oh, okay. Yeah. That really did the title justice. Great.
And even though Gotham is all kind of closed up, he still finds a way back in the city.
Yeah. Easy.
Because they blew up all the bridges at the start. Bane
Yeah,
did,
but
and
Batman.
he can get in from anywhere.
Protect the
His,
stage.
his magical bat probably grew a really long spine and he used it as a rope to like get across one of the bridges.
That's him with the help from Spider-Man. They just flew across or something. Well, Superman was there to help him.
Yeah, Spider-Man should have shown up.
Bro.
Thanks. Mr. Falcone will hear about the favor you did for me.
So that's our reaction to the
Batman
v
versus
Superman.
Superman. Yeah, new trailer, Dawn of Justice. So there's got to be Justice League in there somewhere at some point.
Dawn of Justice. I see what they're going for now.
It's the
Oh,
name
this
of the
one,
film.
sorry.
Brilliant. We'll keep you guys posted when the follow-up trailers come out. Tell us what you think as well.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Give us something to talk about and read. That'd be great.